Now welcome to Rosemary at Home. I'm going to be making moussaka with lamb, but you can do it with beef. Now here we have some lovely lamb. We've got some aubergines. Put some olive oil over, drizzle olive oil. So I'm going to put this in the oven now for about 25 minutes on a high heat, 200. Okay. Chop one large onion and fry it in a casserole dish. I'm going to put a little bit of seasoning on it. Chop 4 cloves of garlic. That's right. Not very good chopping, but never mind. Right, we're now going to put in the meat. And the most important thing is when you're putting in the meat, make sure you separate it. What I do is I get 2 forks. You know, the most important thing for me is that I get everything local. Literally, my meat is from the butcher just literally around the corner. All my vegetables come from the farm shop. It's such a pleasure. We're going to put in the tomatoes now. Some oregano, ground coriander. In fact, I'm going to put it all in. So that's all in now. The flavours are there. So I'm now going to put in cinnamon sticks. There we go. 2 cinnamon, because I love that cinnamon flavour. But I'm also going to put in some stock, just to help it a little bit. Now, we're going to have to probably reduce that up, because it's going to be too thin. But I want to cook this for a period of some time. So I'm going to just leave that there. I'm going to season it, but I'm not going to season it too much. This is my brownie, which I do for sometimes for stews, casseroles, you name it. So I'm going to now stir that in. See how it goes. Look at that. That's lovely. Pop that there. I've cooked these potatoes. These are ordinary potatoes, which I have cooked off till they're just cooked. The next thing is I'm now going to put on the base. Now I've buttered the dish, so it's better. It won't stick. This will be taking a good half hour to 40 minutes. Now, first thing we've got to do to make our roux is to melt some butter into a saucepan. Put in the flour. We're just going to stir it in to make the roux itself. I have to slightly cook off the flour itself, because if not, you'll have a little bit of a floury taste. So I need to just bring it up, and what will happen is it'll turn a little white. So you can see the white's coming all over almost. And I'm going to add a tiny bit of milk. Now add a little bit, just to thicken it up. And now some more milk. Now the bay leaves. To get the best flavour out of the bay leaves, you must screw it up there, like that. So that gets all the oils out of the bay leaves. And we're now going to put in the parmesan. We're just going to put this on a low heat so does its thing. Now the cheese is just about melted. That's really thick. Right, that's ready for the top. The meat is the final thing to give. So we're nearly there on the meat. I'm going to put in some of the puree now. And this puree, it'll do 2 things. It'll thicken it and it'll make it more tomatoey. So, perfect. I'm going to take the cinnamon sticks out because I don't really need those anymore. Oh my gosh. That is absolutely delicious. I'm going to see how that aubergine, the slices I did earlier, which wasn't so long ago actually, that is perfect. They're spot on. Look at that lovely golden colour. Okay, now I'm going to assemble my lovely moussaka. But the first thing I have to do is I have to take my topping, an egg and an egg. Now, egg yolk, I should say, because it needs to sort of stiffen up. Okay, there we go. That's better. Perfect. So I'm now going to take this lovely mince. Look how gorgeous that is. Pop it in. Make sure it gets into all the crevices. There we go. Really all the bits between the potato. Well, look at the smell. I tell you what. There we are. The smell. It's amazing. I love it. Now I'm going to take the aubergine. Now, you've got to make sure you really layer it well. Really layer. That's it. Push. Now we're going to do that. And now I'm going to do that. Really push so you can see it's a flattened area, okay? Now we're going to take a little bit of this again. Push. Oh, it's gorgeous. I love this. Now, pop this on. Okay, perfect. Now I've kept the bay leaf on the top. All right, so I'm going to pop this in the oven and we'll get it out in about 40 minutes. Yummy! That is so good. Wow. Ooh. That looks, and I love the fact I can see that little bit of bay leaf there. Holding together beautifully. Oh my giddy aunt, that is so nice. There is my moussaka. Enjoy.